Alright, what up boys? Quick little intro before the video starts. Well, like, subscribe, nah, I'm playing. You don't need a double fruit for this video. It's max level, the fastest way that I know, fruitless. You just need a sword, Pelly. I'll put how much that is up on the screen right now. Level 40 is when you get it. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Alright, so I've been asked to do a video guide for a very long time, level guide for a very long time, and since the game's going free, I decided I'll take the time to go ahead and do it. So yeah, so starter island, here we are. NPCs aren't that strong. I know I'm max level, but I mean I'm not an M1 like punching damage build or anything like that. They're pretty weak, 50 HP. You start out with like 4-ish. The boss is a little bit harder, but he's still not that bad. Maybe 35 HP-ish. And I'm lagging because it's Roblox. And so yeah, you pretty much want to do this until you're about level 10, I believe. And then you want to head to the next place, which is straight west. And I'm going to cut to when I get there. Alright, so now we're here, Sandora, and make sure you set your spawn with Robo, and then you can buy this if you want to, but it's not really particularly needed. And I think this is the guy you get the quest from. Yeah, so it says defeats 10 or 7 desert bandits. You want to do this until you're about level 30, and then there's no boss here. Well, there's a boss up here. He's not very useful right now for XP, so I suggest you just farm those guys. He does have a bazooka drop though. He hasn't spawned yet because this server is pretty new. I just hopped in here, but yeah. After that, you want to head over to the next island at level 30. So I'll cut to when I get there. All right. So this is Zoe. I think the entrance is right there. So you just want to pull in on the right or whatever, and then your spawn is right here on this. Oh, okay, never mind. Your spawn is right here, Robo, right against the wall, and then you get this, and you'll get this thing called a carrot. And you want to farm this until you're 40. Now the next place is where I would say is probably the best farming place in the entire game. So you want to go a little bit here, hold on. You want to go pretty much north from here, and then it should work out. And if you can't tell which way is north exactly, bring up this, which is performance stats. If you click that and then go into your options or settings, you'll see performance stats. Turn that on, and then just line this up to where it's on the north. I guess line it up to where it's like on a little bit right to the north, and then you'll be able to tell what direction you're going. Now we're here. This is where you can learn the blackleg style, but don't do that yet. Save all your money, by the way. Save all of your money. Right in here is the spawn. Robo in here. And then the log pose is down here next to the quest giver. This is the only quest on here. And I think it's kill 7 or 8 of these. I didn't. Okay, there we go. Kill 8 of them, and same as before. Now, for the next island, you don't want to go there yet. You pretty much want to stay here until about 160. Now, that seems like a lot, but it's the fastest way that I've found. I have 3 ult accounts. They're all max level, or aside from one, which is 480, I think. Fastest way I found. Just spam these. And don't use combat. If you're here, you want to go to Roca Island to get 1 sword style. When you have 1 sword style, you have a barrage move and what all you have to do is take the sword. You get the first skill. Um, you also have to have a katana, which is at the island, very close. The servers are so laggy. Have a katana out, and then I don't have the style. I have Roku. And you just press E on one of them, just like right up against this wall. Not quite, because they can still M1 you, or punch you and whatnot. So you want to hit them, and then just lead them all right here, and then use the R ability, and it'll do a barrage, and you'll be able to kill them really quickly. It's really nice and convenient, easy, and all that. So do that until you're level 160. It's very boring, yes, but if you do it with friends in a voice call or watch YouTube or something like that, it goes by really fast. Um, and you'll be fine. It's not really like that bad. If you want to play the game normally, then I'll put a link down below in the description for a island guide, how the game's supposed to be played. But this is for just the fastest way to level up in GPO and whatnot. So now I'm going to the next island. Side note, for all these marine ships and pirate ships showing up behind me, well, you can't see them because my boat's very fast. You won't have to worry about that. It's just because I have 100,000 bounty. They spawn and attract to my ship because they want to kill me and whatnot, because I'm a pirate. But you won't have to worry about that. You're way too low level. You'll probably have no bounty, no fruit, no fighting, nothing like that. So, but the main thing's bounty. So you won't have to worry about that. Alright, now we're at Gravito's Fort. So, never drive your boat on sand. It takes damage. I don't know why mine didn't, or isn't right now still, but yeah, don't do that. And then Robo and her. And keep in mind, if you can't get up this place, press Control and you can climb, and then climb again. And you want to go in this left side right over here. So you talk to this person, Miska. You get this quest, and then you go. Well, you can't like run around it or whatever. Or you can't Geppo, and you probably won't have a Logia meter, which is this, which makes them not be able to hit me. But pretty much you want to go right here. You want to jump up in the air, and there's this move called Blue Sky Dragon or Blazing Dragon, something like that. It's your ultimate ability, and you just want to use it right here, and then it'll aggro. Same thing as this. It makes all the NPCs want to hit me, and then you want to kind of just run around until they're all right here, and then you want to use your barrage, because NPCs don't they don't know, they're not smart, so they just run at you and then just try to kill you or whatnot. So you should be fine. If one blocks you, that's unfortunate. But you should be fine. It's pretty easy. Make sure you set your spawn at every single island though. And the next island that you want to go to is at level. Let me check. Is at level 190. When you're at 190, you want to go to the Fishman Island, Fishman Cave, and this is the most interesting one, in my opinion. Wait, did I click it? Fishman, yes, Fishman Cave. So this is a really interesting island to me. Just because it's underwater, and there's this bubble system that it was introduced. This was update 2. We're now in update 5. This is the day before release, mind you. The very night, probably less than 12 hours before release, unless the owner decides to delay it, which he has a reputation of doing. But yeah, nah. You go in this little bubble, and then you have to go through the maze, and I'll direct you through the maze. I might make a separate video on that. Probably not though, because if you need help on the level guide, I don't know what I'm going to title this. Probably level guide for people that don't have double fruits or something like that. But which you don't need a double fruit for any of this, by the way. Not any of it. All of it you can do with no double fruit completely. And you want to talk to Brad, and you can get that thing if you want. And now you go down here. There is a time limit on it, and there are sharks that go after you and try to pop your bubble. So you want to turn left, and then right, left. Go above that little ledge. Through here, to the next one. And then take a right here, and then do a little U-turn right here. Above this ledge, and then straight down into here. So I didn't get any sharks, which I'm pretty lucky for. And then you want to go right up here, talk to Robo, set your spawn, all that. And then you want to go right here. This is my favorite place to farm. To be honest, you could probably farm it for the entire duration of your first C if you wanted to. Because you go to second C at level 325. So honestly, I suggest you do. It's the fastest way. If not, you can go to Marine Ford, which is called Marine Base G1. It's okay for farming, but it's not as fast as this. So you talk to this person. You want to go right up here and use Shisui Sonson. It's going to be your X ability on your sword. And maybe get this guy's attention. Get his attention. Run over here. Use Shisui Sonson. Hit all 4 of those people. And then you can use your ultimate. Use the E skill, which is the little thing that you use to lure the Baratai people. And then you go and fight this guy solo. And then that's... I think it's 5 people that you have to kill here. Yeah, 5. So you just kill all these people once. And... perfect amount, you know, and then you just sit over here, get the quest, wait for them to respawn, all that jazz, and then you do that until you're level 325. It's a big level gap, but there's places on GPO that don't give more XP than the last place, but they're so much more convenient. This place, 5 people for a quest, you just go in, one source style, teleport over there, knock all of them, all that stuff. The Z skill is very useful as well. Use whatever you want to. If you got a weapon drop from farming with friends in the meantime, you can also do that. Many things, you know. Just kill them however. But the best way is with one sword style. I can assure you that. Very fast. Alright, I'm going to go to the second C now. I'll cut back in whenever I'm... Now we're here at this reverse mountain, which is the place that you go to the new world at, aka second C. So you want to talk to this monkey. Here's the hard part. Before you talk to the monkey, you have to get this thing called the World Scroll. I believe, yes, right here. A scroll containing contents of the new world, rare item. The way that you get this is way over there in some part of the sea. There's going to be a shrine. I'll try to put a picture of that on the screen right now if I can find it. If I can't, then this is just going to be me looking into the sea. And then once you have that, you want to talk to this guy. I might make a video on that, how to get it and whatnot, but I don't know, it's a pain to get. I might do it when I'm making an alt account, leveling it up or whatever, because I'm planning on doing that. I might do it with people because I stream. Like I might do it with my community and whatnot, but I'll have to see. So you just want to run over here, swim over here, use your boat, whatever. Just go over here and it'll teleport you to a new server. Once you're in the new server, I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so we're in the new world now, second C. You can talk to this person, you don't have to, it doesn't really matter. It's just a like pride flag, you take it, and then you go to the next island. So you saw how I spawned at that area? Just go straight east. It's not that far. When you're in this area, this is when you want to start thinking about getting a devil fruit. This is when you might need it. You can use the sword style still, but you have to have a lot of points, stat points and whatnot into sword mastery. A lot more than I have. At this point, you'll be level 325, so you should be okay with that. And then talk to Robo again. Ball me if you want, as usual. And then there's this thing called Kraken farming. Krakens are things that give you various drops like Kraken armor, um, not that, Kraken katana. There's different colors as you can see: red, green, gold, purple, azure, blue. You get a great sword from it. You get a cape, this cape right here, and you can get probably the coolest item in my opinion, a Kraken core, and then there's also Sea Beast cores. You can do either Sea Beast or Kraken. I don't have any Sea Beast armor here to show you. I can show you a Kraken katana though. This thing right here. I mean, sorry, Sea Beast. I can't show you any Sea Beast armor. They do have armor and they do have a katana, but I believe that's it. And the core. Um, and they can drop devil fruits, so that's a plus. They're very good for XP. This is how I leveled one of my accounts from 325. I mean 425 to 500. It was really good for update 4 and update 5 and all that. They're good NPCs, mobs, stuff to farm. They're not boring because it looks really cool. Like here, I'll show you what a Kraken looks like. Right now. When you get the core, what the core does is allows you to spawn your own Kraken. So it looks like this. It's really cool. That's the green Kraken. It looks really nice. The model is well done, animations and everything. And it actually shows underwater. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. So you see like that, it actually, it's actually underwater. It's not just the top part. So it's an actual Kraken. It looks very nice. Props to the devs for making it, just like everything else in the game. It looks very nice. So you want to farm those until you're about, I'd say, level 425. If not, you can go to 500. Going to 500 on those is probably the fastest method. Aside from that, you could just go to the final island at 425 and farm some bosses. These are new bosses. I don't have every single drop. But what I do have is Moria top hat, necklace. I have his outfit. Not right there. Right here, Moria's outfit. They can drop you. I don't have any weapons on me. I have those on my alt account. Armor or outfit. I don't have the scarf or anything, but I don't have that many drops on this account. Um, it's mainly for my alt accounts because this is the one that I'm fighting them on, so I'm trying to get the drops on them still. Um, but yeah, no, cool island. I mean, you could also farm over there. There's these zombies that you could do. I don't know how fast it is, and it's definitely not more fun than Krakens, so I highly suggest you just stick with those. But yeah, you could just do that until max level, and then to get a devil fruit, you'll probably find something along your way. Maybe you got some drops from the Krakens or Sea Beast. Maybe you did the bosses over there and you got some, and you're going to trade for them. Anything works. If you could get a Logia, that's probably your best bet for farming. But I don't know. I mean, it really just depends. You could have Bomb. You could have any of the other ones. Gomu, that's probably going to be good. Here's a hint. Next update, Gomu is going to get its gears. So gear second, gear third. Probably not gear fourth. Hopefully not, because it'll be very strong, and I don't need gear fourth while I'm trying to fight people. It's just going to come up and cause destruction, but even if it does come in the game, that would be awesome. But I believe they're doing gear second and third next update. Don't take my word for that, but that's what I've heard. Don't listen to anything if it's not said by the devs, pretty much. The community's good at making move sets. It looks real. Like, all these things, they show Gomu and gear second and third. They have video clips of it and everything. They're very good at faking everything. But, even if not, it gets you hyped up, so can't hate on it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, that's pretty much my leveling guide. It's pretty fast, quick, easy. It's not much to it. When you Kraken farm though, you need friends. So you can solo everything else, but if you Kraken farm, you need friends, and someone has to have high bounty. Not 100,000, but I would do at least 25, 30 plus thousand to farm. And the way to get bounty is kill a player or killing um, marine ships. Those marine ships that follow me, they give you 5 bounty each person and 10 for the driver. So they give you bounty pretty fast. Like yesterday, I was 100,000, and now I'm 1,000 or 108,000. I mean, um, but yeah, no. Uh, Overall, pretty easy to grind. The painful part is getting all the boss drops, and fruit values are very high right now. So if you can get a devil fruit that is a legendary or above, congrats. Because that'll give you some good stuff. If you get something legendary or above, like Zushi, which is the gravity fruit, or Gura, which is the quake fruit, you should trade those for armor and a sword to work with and all that stuff. Maybe you could trade it for a rare fruit as well, so you have a whole loadout. You know, if you're fruitless, still using two sword or one sword style. And yeah. And by the way, if you go into fighting the PvP arena, just know that these are average stats for people. This right here gives you, this is where the damage reduction comes in. It's pretty good. Um, Gives you extra stamina, 100. So you pretty much need armor. I highly suggest that you guys get armor. It gives just in general very good stats. And yeah, aside from that, I guess that's the end of this. I'll try to leave timestamps. Well, I'll probably say this in the beginning. So never mind. But yeah, see you later, guys. Good luck farming, and follow, subscribe, do all that, comment. If you want me to do anything, like give you any video hints or whatnot, or like if you want me to make a video on anything, it could be how to farm krakens fast, how to just whatever. Just put it in the comments, and I'll try to reply to it and whatnot. And thanks for watching. So yeah, have a good day.